Welcome back to part two of the Spring Valley silver layout. I wasn't really keeping score throughout this whole thing. Just really kind of just focusing on what works, what doesn't, um, what holes are most important to kind of get off the tee and make sure you stay in the middle of the fairway. You start getting a little bit more into the woods in this back nine. So it's going to be interesting. I'm excited. So hope this really helps people kind of grasp what the layout's going to really entail. And if you haven't had a chance to go out and practice it, hopefully this video will help you kind of get an understanding of what you have to look forward to. So without further ado, let's get on to the video and check out the back nine. So welcome back, guys, to the back nine. This is Zane throwing this nice and low. Gets a good skip here. Really what you're looking for on this hole is to throw something kind of wide and let it skip into the woods up there. We all pretty much go where we want it to go. Chris hangs it wide and it comes down right into that area. Mine was a little wider than their two shots. Mine still gets carried by the wind kind of inside, and I have a pretty good look after this. This is my look. Again, you see that basket's tucked away right here. It's pretty safe to run. I mean, as long as you don't absolutely crank one past the basket. We kind of start joking around here. Zane doing a no-look putt right here. It doesn't make it. Makes it a real putt, though. And then here I am just being a doofus as well. Totally airballed a putt. Practice like you play, guys. And obviously I'm not. So we'll have to fix that. This one, in my opinion, is grab your straightest flying disc that you feel comfortable with and just let it fly. Zane threw a shrike on there, turned a little bit too much, and then hit that tree. This was one of my better throws of the evening. I pumped it down there. That onyx is really beat in, and it just kept going straight. So it was a good throw. I enjoyed it. Chris right here is about to get a pretty good throw up there. I mean, really all you want to do is try to bite off as much as you can. You'll have an eagle look or birdie look for sure. This is a pretty, it's a scary hole, but if you get past that initial opening, you're looking at a pitch up birdie. So, okay, you have Chris right here. He pitched it up. That's a birdie for him. Zane went OB, so he's throwing three right here, but then shooting for par right there. So this hole is very much a just stay out of trouble and you'll be okay. I give this one a run for my eagle shot. It was a good bid, but just a little too high and too left. So you go ahead and tap out that hole. Move on to the next hole. This is 14. This hole is pretty self-explanatory. The basket's right in the middle right there. You just have a few guardian trees on the way. The plan is to keep it kind of where Zane's about to go right here. It's good to stay right of that middle tree. So that middle tree right there, I like to stay right of it and try to see exactly what Zane did. He turned it over a little bit, but he went backdoor route and he had a shot. You'll see what Chris is about to do. This is also a really good play. Just take something that you feel comfortable throwing straight and just let it slide. Zane leaves this a little low. We'll act like that didn't happen. Chris trying to knock my shot out of this guy. That was for my birdie. And, you know, putting out with a mini. This hole is a hole that I could see giving people a lot of trouble. It gives me a little trouble. I kind of got lucky on this hole, but it's a very narrow hole. Like it takes a very good throw to get, you know, straight through that gap. Zane had a great throw with this, and if you can't tell, I don't know if I did a very good job with the camera there, but he almost aces it, goes right behind the basket and pushes far back. I had barely a look, so I did a little flick shot there, and that actually put me right next to the basket parked. So that's how far back Zane went from the basket. He outdrove it quite a bit. Went ahead and putted out. Zane went to his and went ahead and putted his out. So again, this hole, just make sure you throw something straight, something that you feel comfortable with. You know, if you want to be aggressive, throw something real far down there. This hole, I had the right line. This hole, you really just want to hang something to the right of that tree that you see, kind of the lone tree that Zane's about to go around right here. So this is a good shot to have. Just make sure you keep something on a hyzer and just let it skip its way up, because then you end up in this spot if you hit this tree, and this is a tough spot to stay in. I decided I was gonna throw this. This actually went OB up there on the ledge. I don't know if the ledge is OB or whatnot, but it did go over the ledge a little bit, so I was shooting from there. So we played it as OB. This is a great upshot by Zane right here. It just slides its way towards the basket. I did a great job not zooming in. Here's my upshot from up there. That was shooting 4. This is me putting from outside. I don't know how I made that. And Zane finishing out. Alright, so this hole is a bomber hole right here. This is one of the bigger holes on the course. 700 foot, just chunk one down there. This is very big arm friendly. Both Zane and Chris had very good throws on this hole. Zane threw a big roller that got him a good chunk of the way down there. I would throw a roller. I'm just not comfortable with throwing that big of a shot yet, so I just stayed with a nice little straight shot. It faded out left a little bit too much, so I did not bite off as much as I wanted to bite off. It probably left me with about a 400 to 500 foot shot. So this is me trying to put myself in position to give a nice little upshot for par. So this is shot 2 for me. Again, just trying to get it out there. So this was a good throw from me. It stayed right and then it died off a little bit, so that's gonna put me for a nice little upshot for par. Zane putting himself in position right here. If you're comfortable with a forehand, guys, this forehand is very good for this shot right here. You have a tree overlying right here. I think it'll be a very good forehand hole. You'll see Chris right here. He hangs it out wide as well, except he keeps it low, which is actually a pretty smart move because you'll get that big skip right there and just leaves you open. So, so this is about as much as I had left. So I looked back at the camera because I didn't know what I was actually throwing on that. I was pretty upset about my shot, but yeah. So this is Zane running it right here. Again, just making sure you put yourself in position. So this is me putting for this. I miss this, which is unfortunate. So that puts me for bogey. But if I'm like, what I found is Zane can't putt with the camera, But no, what I really found was if you just take your time and just think about your shots, this course won't punish you very much if but if you don't prepare and you don't do the smart shots, it can definitely punish you. So this hole is another self-explanatory hole. The basket is tucked behind those trees right there, so a big hyzer route is a good route to take. You're about to see me throw a hyzer route, but I kind of get an early release and it ends up going a little left. I am not completely sure if they're playing golf fairway OB. I'm pretty sure it's casual, so I played it casual. So this is me shooting for 3. I was pretty upset with how much I left on it. I could have given a lot more juice. I tend to have that trouble with depth perception a little bit. Not literally, just sometimes whenever I'm playing, I don't realize how far a basket is. So Zane always gets hit by Chris trying to hit him. And then I'm sitting here waiting for these dummies to putt out. So I go ahead and putt with the camera again. This is like my 5th or 6th putt with the camera in my hand. Then they said I didn't get it, so I went ahead and just showed them I can get it again. So, twice it's not luck. So, Chris decided to just throw my disc on the ground. The ultimate disrespect. Look at that athleticism. So now we are headed to the second to last hole. I believe that this will be the ace hole. I could be totally wrong, but I believe this is going to be the ace hole at the Spring Wide Open. If this is, this is definitely an ace run basket, and I think it'll be a very, very fun basket. So, I will put that at the end of the video if it is a ace run hole. I believe it is. Chris had a really good run at it. I went ahead and took my stable Onyx at it. And you see, I felt good about this. I thought maybe it might skip up, but it didn't get a big skip. So, and that was Zane's shot. Zane absolutely parked it. Chris laying up for par. This was an interesting moment right here. I was putting, and I don't know what happened. Like I said, there's a lot of snakes, bugs, and everything on this course. This girl ends up screaming and seeing something on the ground or something. So it was kind of like a oh crap moment. But then my camera was running out of battery, so I had to putt, and I whiffed. So, girl, something happened to that girl. But anyways, on to the next hole. This is hole 18 for this layout, and basically the basket is up on that hill, and it's 376, but it plays bigger because it's hard to get that disc up on that hill. That was a great shot by Zane right there, but like I said, it's just tough to get up onto that hill. Just get yourself in striking distance, and I believe it. You'll be just fine. That's an upshot for Chris right there. What I'm about to throw, another upshot, and really, again, you don't have to worry about trying to ace this thing. Like I'm gonna be playing this hole for par. Chris and Zane might be playing it for birdie. As you can see right here, Chris lining up for that birdie putt, and he absolutely drains it. And then Zane going ahead and missing and rolling down the hill. I want to wish everybody luck playing this tournament, and I also wanted to say thank you for watching this video. I really enjoyed making this video. If you are curious about other layouts, I believe Nick Carroll did a video over Northside on his channel. So go check that out. Go subscribe to his channel. Go check out his videos. Y'all have a great day and good luck this weekend.